Welcome to the channel, and I'm the Model Officer, and we're going to do an update. So welcome to the channel. Like I said, we're going to do an update very quickly. It is first week of August, thereabouts. I apologise for the way I look. I'm a bit scruffy, but I've been meaning to do this for a little while, and now seems like a good time. Got a range of topics in which we're going to go through. Going to get some elephants out of the room and all that sort of stuff. So bear with me. There won't be any rants. There won't be any finger pointing, and there won't be any naming of shaming or anything like that. That's not that sort of video. So first of all, health. A massive thank you all to the supporters of this channel and other things in which I do, JMC and all that sort of stuff, and the fact that people have reached out to me to wish me well over the last couple of months because of my health. If you weren't sure what I'm talking about when I'm saying my health, what I actually mean is I had a heart attack. Well, actually, I had 3 heart attacks, or so they say. That's obviously had a massive impact on me. I've ended up having a triple bypass. Yep, a triple bypass, which has obviously impacted me in the way I am in every sort of facet you can imagine. So I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that have reached out, and a big thank you to people I've never met, wishing me well and offering me gifts and stuff. It's been very, very touching, very, very touching indeed. While we're talking about health, obviously something in which if you've seen me over the last couple of months on YouTube or on other people's channels, or being with M4H and stuff like that, you'll notice some differences about me and the way I talk and present myself. So I need to get that said before I go any further, mainly because you'll notice it in this video. I'm not going to do any editing. I was going to go live, but I wanted to ensure that I got a few things put down properly, which may need trim here and there. But anyway, hopefully not. So as part of my health, unfortunately, my mental health is flawed. I think would be the best way of putting it. The trauma in which the open heart surgery has had on me is a similar feeling as to my mental health. So my mental health is well, bluntly, it's screwed. It's as simple as that. So I forget what I'm saying. I lose track of things a lot, and I've got literally a list in front of me, right here in front of me, to remind me and keep me on track. So so I apologize if that disturbs anybody's way of thinking, etc., while watching this video. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So that's my health. Moving forward, obviously, I'm now in the recovery stage. I've had a triple bypass on the 4th of June, so some time ago now. I'm getting there. It's slow, but I'm getting there, and I'm not at work. Either work, like proper work, or my other work, which takes me on nicely to another subject in which I need to talk about. Sprue box is what I mean. Quite simply, the hobby that I had within a hobby, which was there to provide an income for me for my hobby. It's obviously taken a bit of a pummeling since January. Things have plodded on, and customers have been placing their orders, and thank you everybody that's placed an order and been patient receiving their order, etc. I don't have a team. It is me and my family, my wife predominantly, and yeah, we are a team, obviously, but business sense wise, no, it's I run it. I deal with it. So obviously, when I was in the hospital, which was quite a while up to the lead up to the operation, my wife was busy dealing with everything and getting stuff out. So things were delayed. But I tried to keep everybody in the loop and tried to keep everyone aware of what was going on. So hopefully that didn't affect people too much. And I know from the fact that people have said to me they weren't worried, they were not concerned, and that they've placed orders since, etc. So, I know there's no upset per se. But I wanted to say thank you to my customers. Yeah, I appreciate it very much. Screwbox, unfortunately, and we'll get the elephant done out of the room. You already know this if you know anything about me or what's been going on in the world. I was, I was basically put in a situation where I was told by a video, not in person, that I was somebody who one of my suppliers didn't want to do business with. In a roundabout way. Wasn't the words used, but yeah. I know for a fact that a few of my customers are no longer my customers due to that. And I purposely not said anything or got involved in it because I am not somebody who wants to use social media to beat someone across the head and make them feel like crap. A business arrangement, for whatever reason, didn't work. Some things were said that were unfair and actually blatantly wrong. But I'm not going to get involved in that because for two reasons. Firstly, I don't want to harm that company and that business. And those that know me and those that are close to me inside, the insiders, if you like, will know exactly the story and exactly what's what. And anybody that doesn't know me that well and wishes to make an assumption that's incorrect, if you've got an issue with that, you need to talk to me. Contact me, have the courtesy to ask me to my face, and I'll put you right. 100% put you right. Because even now, months and months after that situation, because it was the beginning of the year, when I was busy under a lot of stress, not well, and having heart attacks, as it turned out, I was getting a bit of a pummeling. But thank you to those that messaged me and told me that it was going on live on that particular time. But the upshot is that Screwbox, let's get back on track because I don't want this to be about moaning about people. Screwbox itself is going to be very much different to what it was. The reason, it's a couple of reasons for that. Mainly, it's because it was meant to be something that substituted my hobby. It was meant to be something in which I allowed myself to use as a platform to help and inspire people. And I went off on a bit of a tangent with a product. And I bitterly regret that because not only did it not deliver what I expected it to deliver and what was promised, etc., etc., it has caused a great deal of problems and potentially, with me not being well, beginning of December, January, etc., contributing to my health. I can't blame it per se, but yeah, certainly contributed to it. So yes, so Screwbox.co.uk, the website, as it stands right now, will be closing. The website may come back. So it's not over, it's not finished, we're not dead in the water by any means. A lot of people have worked very hard to get it to where it is now. And also the people that have supported me financially are still doing so. So a massive thank you to them. They've not lost confidence in me or what we were trying to achieve. So the inspiration packages will continue, but they won't continue. Things are going to change. So the method of paying for it will change. The method about how we deliver it, etc., will change. And there's lots of reasons behind that. Lots and lots of reasons. But the main reason is the website. We're getting rid of it because it's too expensive. It's not going to provide a functionality that I want. So it's got to go. So that's the reason that's going. Like I said, the web address itself will stay. I will keep that, keep ownership of that. And we'll find a way of delivering the inspiration, which I'm pleased to say the people that have signed up to, etc., still want, as far as I know, most of them have contacted me, but as far as I know, all of them want to continue. The problem is as I alluded to earlier, my health situation. My brain is not functioning, and I can't deliver what I want to deliver in the way I want to deliver it right now. So we're going to have a conversation, myself and my supporters, the people that subscribe to that package. We're going to have a conversation, and we're going to figure a way in which we can do that. I think the best thing at the moment will be that we're going to take a break and bring it back in January. But quite how we do that, I haven't decided. So there you go. So yes, so spiritbox.co.uk is or will be no more for the time being. There are some products on there in which you can grab for some good discounts. The kits especially, I've got a few kits on there that I've got a good discount. We've got some paint on there as well with a good discount. And the two main brands on my website, which is Outlaw Paints, obviously, which is the cheapest in the UK. There are other suppliers, but it is the cheapest in the UK. So if you want to try it and you want to grab yourself some colours, now's a really good time. If you want to buy the range in segments, now would be a really, really good time to do that. However, be warned, I have very limited stock, and once that stock's gone, I won't be getting it back. There'll be no more from me. However, Tooth and Coats, a UK-based product, acrylic paint product, which is backed by Duncan Rhodes. We have that on the website, and that's okay, pretty good price-wise too. I got a little bit of stock of that, but we hope that Peter Duncan and myself will be working in the new year together to deliver that to you guys in the modelling community. But obviously that's still to be arranged, so I'm talking a little bit above where I'm at right now because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, as I said, spiritbox.co.uk, have a look on there, and please grab yourself a bargain. I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. I'm quite happy for the stuff to sit and wait until people want to buy it. I'm in no rush. Literally no rush. So please don't email me with "Oh, I see you've got an offer, but I'd like to offer to pay you less," because quite frankly, I don't want to be rude because the reply won't be pleasant. So don't do that. There's no need for that. The business is not dead. The website is going. That's all. So please don't take advantage of me by thinking that, oh, well, he's dead in the water. I might as well just get it for as little as I possibly can, because you'll be surprised with my response. The last thing, while we're talking about products and bits and pieces, as you can probably see just here behind me is a load of Hobby Zone drawers and bits and pieces. I have a selection of those, which I'm personally getting rid of. If you're interested in that, give me a shout. It'll be a PM or a message. if you're in the UK, we'll sort something out, and maybe we can arrange for those to be on your bench instead of mine. So, but yeah, anyway, so there you go. So that's Spiritbox. I've gone off on a bit of a tangent, and we've spoken about the inspiration a bit. So that's really all we need to do. So yeah, so what more from me? So I think JMC, obviously, just been in conversation with Malcolm and myself. That's continuing, that's not stopping. And we will record as and when we can. And I again thank all the listeners very much for their patience and their understanding. It is a hobby. It's something in which we've always said we'd do as long as we enjoy it. And we still immensely enjoy it. But the problem is obviously you really don't want me to be rambling more than I normally do. And certainly whoever's editing it doesn't want to be trying to make sense of it either, because I really won't be able to do that. One of the reasons why we're doing the lives, etc., which I want to try and tinker with a little bit. I've not spoken to Malcolm per se, but we have mentioned it to each other, where when you listen to it as a podcast, maybe there's something a little bit different to exactly what you're watching live. Because a couple of comments have been made by the listeners, although mostly it's I've enjoyed listening to it and watching it. So yeah, a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, so JMC will continue. Malcolm and I will carry on doing that. We've already got a couple of guests that we want to talk to lined up or in conversation with to line up. So that's coming. So bear with us, and all will be good. Coming up on the channel, well, content-wise, there's loads of stuff I should have done, could have done, meant to have done, and I apologise for not doing it, basically. I'm laughing. It's not funny, and I feel really quite peeved at myself, to be blunt. You know, from supporters, people that have given me opportunities, of which I've not raised to properly, to promises I've made, or things I should have done in relation to the inspiration boxes, etc. I just not had the ability to do it. I've got the camera, I've got the ability to record, but I haven't got the body and dex test, movement to deal with it. So a big thank you to those people that supported me. Dale from Airfix, I've let you down. I feel like I've let you down. I'm sure you won't beat me up over it, but I did make a promise, and those promises will be kept. But it's going to take me some time, because I feel obliged to. It's not for any reason other than the fact that I've said I would do it, and I do try and be a man of my word where I can be. And the reason I'm giving you a shout out is I've sent you a few messages. I know everything's cool, but I should acknowledge it. So, yeah. So, with that in mind, you can probably just see above me here is the Airfix Sea King, my favourite helicopter. What am I talking about? Airplane. My favourite helicopter. Gone wrong with it. Not gonna lie, the wrong colour. There's other things wrong with it too. Yeah, bit gutted. Considering I love the airframe that much, I can't believe I've made the mistakes I have. But anyway, the upshot is the one that's there, the one that's on the shelf at the moment, will not stay like that because it's not finished. It's the wrong colour and it will be changing. However, as I promised myself, I have now got a new kit. I bought another kit, and I will do a video of that build. It won't be a step-by-step because there's plenty of them out there. It'll be a fairly simple, this is what I did sort of video. I've got two kits here on the side, of which one will be out of the box and one won't be, and I'm hoping to get those done fairly soon. So there is some content coming. I'm not pushing myself. I'm just trying to use it as part of my recovery process from my for my health, etc. And I'm under no pressure or obligation to do anything specifically as such, apart from what I've already spoken about. So those things are coming. There's a kit that I said I would do in relation to Friends for Models for Heroes, which is an IPMS group, which has a Discord group, which you can go and hang out with them anytime during the day, etc. Don't have to be a veteran. It's just someone that is a friend of Models for Heroes. So if you have an interest in Models for Heroes, and you've liked what you've seen when we've done some stuff online, and you want to get involved and hang out and do your modelling with them, that's the place to go. It's an IPMS group. It's an internet-based IPMS group. There is a subs to it. It's £12 a year, so it's not a lot of money, and all that really is just to help them promote themselves at model shows, etc. So you as an IPM, if we go to an IPMS model show, technically there's no pitch money involved, but and there's no insurance because you're part of IPMS, but there's still tablecloths and stuff like that. The sundries, the things you don't really think about. That's what that covers into. It's all run very, very efficiently by a group of people, from a chairman to a secretary to a banker. It's all very professionally put together. And they do minutes every year, and everybody's voted in, and all that sort of stuff. So and I was part of it. I've stepped down for health reasons, and I just couldn't give the time. So I'm part of it, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. And it's a really good place to go to promote the hobby, promote a great charity, and do a bit of modelling with people that are a great laugh. So there are ex-veterans in there, so the humour is is a specific humour, and it's a very friendly environment. But yeah, just be warned, it is ex-military at times. In their humour and banter, but it's a lovely bunch of people, so you should get yourself involved. So there you go. So that is all the bits I really wanted to talk about the channel and where we're at and what we're going to do, etc., etc. Again, thank you very much for being here, for being part of this journey that I've had in the modelling world. And if I can do a few videos that give you some sort of entertainment and enjoyment, that's great. If you've got any ideas as to what you would like to see, drop me a message, drop me a PM. I'm on Facebook, and Model Officer is on Facebook, or you can send me a message through on the YouTube, pass through one of the videos, or of course I'm on Facebook, so I don't hide. James Skiffins on Facebook. You can send me a message. Or of course you can pop over to the Facebook group Model Officers Mess, which is full of great modelers. We like to share our work, talk about our work, and share ideas, etc. It's probably the best place to get me, actually, is on the mess. Because if I don't get the message, or I don't see the message, there's an admin team that will poke me to make sure that I respond to it. So yeah, I think that's the best place to get me, on the Model Officers Mess. So yeah, there you go. So thank you very much. I am very grateful for your support, and I hope to see you in a video real soon.